Hi, this is your tarot reading for Wednesday, the 20th of August. I hope you're having a fantastic month so far. I'm going to choose 3 cards using the Greer deck here. I'm going to give you an insight into what you can expect for the day. Okay, so the first card is the Page of Swords. Expect a new idea and inspiration to come in that just bubbles up out of nowhere, seemingly out of nowhere. It's just like, bing, I understand, I know something. It's one of those moments where you think, oh, I had such a good idea, where did that come from? I've been working and I've been trying for so long, and suddenly it just appears. I love those moments, they're fantastic. That idea is going to bring you into transition in terms of what you're doing in a practical sense. You can see this is a gate card. It takes you through to the next level, and it means that you're able to do something with this idea and use it in a practical way. This is interesting because this is a similar take to the reading that was yesterday, Tuesday the 19th of August, where you realize something and you're able to use it in a practical sense to achieve something. So these 2 days, or the beginning of this week, really is very much about receiving messages that you can then use to progress and advance your own life forward, which is fantastic. Okay, and also the young man kind of informing the older couple. You know, the older couple usually thinks they're so experienced and they have all the answers, but in a kind of symbolic way, when you get to things being structured and everything's in place, you don't have such a you don't have so much fresh information coming in, and this young man really represents that freshness of ideas, those new insights, those divine kind of lightning strikes of inspiration and all of that stuff. The next card is the Page of Rods in reverse, and by implementing these ideas and moving forward, you'll be able to align yourself with your life purpose. And your life purpose is going to be about perfecting spiritually, but usually the way you do that is by giving something to the world, and that's usually a creative kind of thing. So either through your writing or through your speaking or your healing or your intuitive work or anything like that. But this idea is going to align you with that. So if you've been off track for a while, if you feel a little bit lost, the new ideas that come through will first of all make you feel like you're back on track, and by following that you will be back on track in terms of a practical physical sense. Really trust that. Again, the message for the beginning of this week is trust. Trust the universe, trust your own intuition, trust your guidance. It's interesting because if you're familiar with if you watching this are familiar with the 12-step program, the 12-step program is helping people to recover from addiction. And that's interesting because usually when people come into the program, they're told that they shouldn't listen to their own thoughts, that if they get an idea, they should do the opposite. They should do, you know, turn it 180 degrees and do the exact opposite. And that's really a really good example because people who come into a 12-step program are completely identified with the ego. And they can't trust, excuse me, they can't trust their own thinking. Whereas what this is saying is the guidance and the messages that you're getting, the inspirations, are completely from the higher self. You're completely aligned with the true you, who you really are, and you can absolutely trust that, and you don't have to flip it and do the opposite. You can do what you're supposed to. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be with you again tomorrow.